He really wanted to. He said he wanted to meet me so bad, but he couldn't because of visa.
Man, that's disrespectful as shit, bro.
I booked my second visit after we talked about how desperately we wanted to meet again. Up to this point, we wanted to share and open up more about his personal stuff. We exchanged some explicit content, continue with some wholesome moments too. Talked about his plans to take me to London for a day and show me around. I'll drown you in cum. Thumbs up. A friend like that? Yeah, dude, I know people like this. I just don't know how you do it, bro. Like having rosters, he legit just had a roster. Like when you really break it down, the guy just had a roster, bro. He just had a roster and they all found him through a stream. Like, unlucky, bro. Trigger warning. Words will be enough to explain how badly I want to pin you down and breed your little pussy until you're leaking with my cum. Marking you, pressing you firmly against the bed while devouring you. Have a lovely night. No, you cannot just say that then leave. Started a call. Lasting 5 hours. 5 hours.
Will be daily kitten.
Started a call. It lasted 5 hours. Want to milk me? Could give you control this time and let you have fun. Yo, do you think this is an e-sexing audio, or do you think this is? What do you guys think? Do you guys think this is an e-sexing file, or do you think this is actually like a noise file?
This is my Griffin! No! Hey, what?
The beauties is an EST time zone, an LCST. Therefore, the call lasts until about 10:49. He immediately messages her. He went E-sex into E-sex combo? He did the E-sex into E-sex combo? The stamina, the ability, the hunger, bro. How the fuck? Dude, just a round of applause for this man, bro. Dude. If you plug and played me into the sex thing, I don't think I would do better than him. Genuinely. I feel like if I'm in a context where I have to sex the girl, all right, and the relationship is the way he has with these girls where they're intimate and shit, bro, I don't think I'm plugging and playing better sexting than his. I'm going to be honest. Like, I feel like what he was putting down was valid. I just don't know how you do better than that. Who's this little cutie? Holy. Good. I'm quite good at taking good pictures of beautiful things. And you're one pretty little baby. Wow. 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 Do you guys want my honest opinion? No. Okay. The problem with this is power dynamic. Streamers should not be fucking with their viewers, bro. You should never, ever. If you are a viewer of a streamer, you should never be talking. There should be no relationship with a streamer. That is a negative. Right from the get-go, the dynamic is bad. That is not good. That is not healthy, okay? You're right. I should run an ad. So that's number one. This is like it's kind of like you made the sandwich kind of thing. I don't want to victim blame. I'm not going to victim blame, but it's a little bit of a you made the sandwich. But you know what? Like, I'm sure all these girls learned from it, and it could have been way worse. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got kind of played in a relationship. There could be way worse things that happened to you.
Okay. At what point in the document did he say, I think about you grabbing my cock like it's what you crave?
That was like on the back end. That was like page like 35, page 35, 36. Bro, he has to be like 30 by the way.
Wait, pause.
No, he's younger.
He was
than
lying
him.
about.
There's no way he's not 30, bro. He's been playing since like season 2.
Older than he was.
Wait, he's a reverse? No.
Different ages to different
He would tell them he was anywhere from 20 to 24, but there's no way. He has to be like 30, bro.
Yeah, in a way
Maybe he's
you'll
just...
never be able to stop thinking about. Force you to come
Okay,
all over
wait.
my cock
Did you guys read it?
inside you
Sanchovies, did
and
you guys read it? Did you guys
bro,
read
we're
it?
Yes.
literally-
Oh,
we're
yes,
literally
I just
reading it
got
right
here.
now.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I need you guys. Humzh, did you read it at all, or did you at least like attempt to read it in your way?
I read everything. Right now
I don't believe that. Okay.
I literally read it.
So what do we what is the takeaway on his sex thing? What are we rating it out of 10? Because I looked at it and I was like, dude, this is good game. Yo, they were matching his freak, bro. I swear to God, they were perma matching his freak, by the way.
They're all matching it.
They were legit love, bro. They were like legit gushing at like him being like, I'm gonna pound your pussy until you're absolutely soaking wet.
So did they not know that we could read it?
Yep.
Don't forget tight. Don't forget tight little.
Tight, yeah. Bro, there was even one where he randomly dropped like this fucking sexting marathon paragraph on her, and then at the end he just attached with, "Don't forget to show me your nails after." Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Wait,
No, that was
pull
good.
that up. I
That
need
one
that.
was good. That was actually good.
And my ass thought she was talking about. I thought she was in the middle of getting her nails done, and he sent that to her. But then I realized after what that meant.
Wait. Do you think you did anything wrong, sir?
No, I was just fucking bitches. What's the problem?
Do you manipulate these women?
Of course I did. How else was I supposed to sleep with them?
Okay. Well, do you feel any sort of remorse?
Guys, why are we role playing? Can we just get the girls in here?
Yeah, can we get some girls in here? What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, that was a good voice, Spear.
I'm telling you, he puts on a voice because
Shut up.
No. What's the difference between little pussy and big pussies? Tell me that I don't know the difference.
Like, why we get so descriptive, bro? Like, this ain't an assignment. We're not trying to bump the words on an essay, bro. I'm not trying to hit 1K words. Like, just you know what I mean? Just call it how it is, man. Bro, 6 minutes apart, bro. He went from one E6 call for 1 hour. He sat on call for an hour. So he streamed, then called her for an hour, and then got in another call for, how long was it? 2 hours. Mother of God, bro.
Simultaneously talking to all of us at the same time, like on a rotation. Like, I shit you not, he has like 5 girls on a rotation. And then he's like, oh, if this girl is getting too suspicious and is like, oh, are you talking to XYZ? Then I'm going to put her on hold like he did with me. I'm going to tell her we need to back up. And then I'm going to go back to the other girl. Like, it's on a rotation. And this behavior of his has spanned across years. Because I have girls in my Twitter.
That's disrespectful as shit, bro.
Including Catherine, that are telling me that they were involved with him when he was NETHERIM. So before his name changed. So first of all, why
Bro,
Did you
why
see?
Elo Santa in the comments like he's not one of them? You're next, bro. We saw what you did in the Philippines.
We got you on charges. We got you on charges, bro.
We saw what you did that one night in Manila, bro.
Wait, what did he do? What did he do? What did he do? What happened with him?
Oh, it's okay, Humzh. Don't worry then. Don't worry. Don't worry.
That's a whole story for
That's a
us.
whole
Wait,
different
is Santa a
story.
pedo? Is he a
He's not
pedo?
pedo.
No,
He's not a pedo.
man.
He just got that fever.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Don't worry about it.
He's a pedo?
No.
Not a pedo.
Did you see what he said about Dantes? Is basically what he's saying.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
That was
Old,
basically
that's
it.
old. That's old.
manipulated, of course you're not going to. Absolutely, thank you. I want to start off too by saying that I made this for girls that felt like their voices would not be heard and that they could not speak up against him because.
what kind of interrogator are you? When NETHERIM gets in, you better get your act together.
Hey.
He's here.
NETHERIM, how you doing, sir?
Hello, NETHERIM. Nice to meet you, sir.
I'm doing alright. Nice to meet you. I just had family dinner, and I know I'm watching all this shit unfold at the same time. So,
What do you eat, goat?
Wait. So you had family dinner, and while you have family dinner, you have this phone on? Just listening to this whole time?
yeah, I was actually like reading everything, and also going through the documents for quite a while because I wanted to kind of isolate myself and read through it and actually think about not like a apology video, like a response to make, but rather calling out a lot of the things that have been over exaggerated and really taken out of context in a way that I can't even reply to, because this came out, and the moment it came out, everybody was just immediately putting me to the sword, and I was like, all right, that's GG.
Not us,
What can you
NETHERIM, or at least
Not
not
us.
me.
Well,
We're
not
different.
us. Well, like that's
Not
why
us, bro.
you're here. I want you to give you a share take.
Highlights something like that, which is bad, and that's not something that I'm gonna deny.
At what point?
Deny,
At what point did you realize that that was bad though? Because I saw you did it like 3 times from what I counted, and that was just in the document
it's not
alone.
like it's not like going through my own morals and talking about them in a sense where I explain things that to me are personal in the way that I deal with things, and like when it comes to whether I think that's a bad thing. I think that unspeakably it's yes, there are parts of my personality that are really fucking shit. I don't deny that at all. And that's exactly what I'd like to work on in my life. Now, am I gonna sit here and rant about my life for a long time to people that have never even known me and people that have only interacted with a persona as part of the content that I create? I think that's stupid.
So you wouldn't say that you're
I was
always
pretty
honest with your
neglectful
intentions?
In some cases, I was relatively neglectful.
Okay.
But
Okay.
like,
I just want to
again,
double check.
What I want to get back to is, what purpose does this serve? Is this meant to portray me in a bad light as a person behind the scenes, or like?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I want to know to what degree you're manipulating these women, because the main allegation is that you're very manipulative, right?
A much lower degree than what is portrayed.
I have a question. I want to know,
I'd like to
were
understand.
you intentionally like talking to girls that were from your stream and stuff, like, or were you also talking to girls that were not from stream?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I was talking to girls a lot from street too.
Not that the screenshots are portrayed in a that's like I think no one here thinks that it's unconsensual what the things that were typed. Like no one here thinks that. I mean, of course, what you typed is fucking hilarious, but like we know that the girls they
were about
weren't,
it.
like creeped out by you. They were about it. Yeah, exactly. That's not the point. I just want to know, like, would you confirm that you were like making these girls feel like you're serious with them while at the same time talking the same way to like multiple other girls, or just a second girl at the same time? Would you say that's what happened?
No, not really.
Okay.
Okay,
but
better
do you-
question. Do you give like? Did you ever
Wait,
give
wait,
any
wait.
fucks about these girls? Do you ever care about them in any way?
I mean, do you want like a real answer?
Yes.
Well,
of
yeah,
course.
Yeah, of
I hope
course.
So yeah,
Of
But
course.
we don't want you to lie, do we? So
You may have lied a bit too much now. I think it's time for the. You know what I'm saying?
There's definitely something going on for me, but the way in which I was going on about expressing it and the way in which I wanted to develop it was super flawed. This is something that I recognize. And if you want a little more depth,
Okay.
it's something that I personally just have to work on. Again, this
Okay.
is not really
So
something
basically-
that
Wait,
I
let me
need
speak,
to
let me
be
speak.
talking about. on
yeah, but let's
stream.
be honest.
Let me
Yeah, I
speak,
think
let me
you're
speak,
beating
let me
around the
speak.
bush a bit. You want
Basically,
Wait,
the
wait,
short
let me speak,
answer
let me
is
speak, let me
no.
speak, let me
That's
speak,
Sorry,
let me
Hamza.
speak.
Yeah, go on.
There was a moment where you had a moment where you went from one call to another call the
You were
same
talking
day.
to multiple women.
6
in the
minutes
same
apart, to be exact.
Day. Romantically too.
How many minutes apart?
Very
Six?
Six
romantically.
minutes. 6 minutes.
And then how long were each call?
2 hours.
hour?
1 hour then 2 hours.
And-
Again, like, I'm down to go into generalities, but I'm not here to go into details, dude.
I understand, but you can at least admit you're
But
just
do you,
like
do you,
you're
do
a
you feel like
lusting
that's
man.
wrong though?
He's a player. Yeah, he's a fuckboy. That's just what it is.
But the
If
thing
they're
is,
all
Guys, I'm sorry to interrupt. This entire time while you guys were talking, I was behind the scenes trying to pull strings together, shaking a few hands. I am now able to get I Keep It Taco to join this conversation and speak directly
Wow.
to NETHERIM.
Wow.
If you would be willing to agree to that.
That was like, I'm actually not a top laner yet. You know, so.
so why not say you're not a top laner? Why you say yet? So you feel like something is coming?
I can tell you
No,
for
man,
sure that
maybe
I
listen,
can.
maybe,
Bro,
maybe
bro.
some batch notes in the future.
Maybe. What do you mean? Maybe you should be confident in your answer. Are you a pedo or not?
No.
Okay then.
Bro, Hamza,
Just
is he
to say
gonna
it
say
again.
yes? He's not gonna say yes, Hamza.
Well, then, why did you say yes?
Just complete nonce takes I've heard like time and time over for like over a couple hours now.
From who?
Fuck up
From
from multiple people in here. I don't know.
It's
The
from
Drop
me,
some
isn't it,
names.
Bacon? Just say it, bro.
Hamza.
What the fuck you pulling me out for? What the fuck I do? Why you say fuck me
I'm just
for?
saying, it's like some of the takes I've heard are just.
Why you say fuck me for? I
Absolutely.
didn't even speak. I was getting what the fuck are you saying?
Hey,
Hamza,
you are the lead investigator from what
I
I've
am
heard.
not no lead no investigation.
Interrogator.
I didn't watch. I can't even
I
interrogate. I can't
Wait,
even
wait,
form a
wait.
I don't
sentence.
think you could
I'm
spell
not
it
gonna
even.
get a sentence, Taco.
Yo, what up, Taco?
Hey, what up, Taco?
What is this
Hey,
thing?
hey.
What is this thing you heard? What is that?
Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan.
You expose someone with stories and they have a history of doing this, more people are inclined to come out with their stories because they don't feel like it's going to be pointless or a waste of time anymore. And the girls are compiling it and talking with the new ones coming up. But I put that out there just for people to know of an update. Because I kind of figured a lot of people would downplay it if it lacks like rape, pedophilia, or murder. Well, they didn't share it with me. They shared it with the
Nickich,
girls.
I just
They
simply
said
hate
he
you as a
did things with them when they were 15, 16.
Okay, where is the proof? I need to see it. Again,
That's why I
need
said
evidence or something
apparently.
like that.
That's why I
Also,
said apparently.
I'm willing
Yeah.
to admit things as I already have. I have absolutely
Brother,
no problem with that.
you know the reason why I didn't come with you with anything or gave you a warning or even gave you a chance to change is because I already had suspicions of what you were capable of, growing
Well,
as your
that's
friend
crazy.
for years.
Oh,
And you
okay, okay.
you are the type of person when you get called out for doing shit, you will say, "You're right. I shouldn't be doing this. I learned my lesson." But you go back to doing the same thing, but you just try to hide it better and do it better so you don't get caught again. That's why there's like other communities that said, "Oh yeah, he did this before as well," and now
So
we're like,
is this
"Wow."
like a
so
psychoanalysis? Is this a psychoanalysis?
this is
of my
not a
character?
psychoanalysis, bro. There's a
Taco,
reason why I have a
don't-
track record.
I
You
don't
can't,
think it's
like,
productive.
Track record.
I don't think it's
Dude, I wanna
productive
see
to
it.
bring up rumor allegations unless you
Yeah,
have hard
rumor
evidence to
allegations
it,
with no
because it
evidence.
muddies the rest of the
I do
discussion.
not mind.
And it's also very dangerous, even for you, Taco. You shouldn't be bringing
Yeah,
up. stuff without
I
evidence.
think that's irresponsible unless
Very
you
responsible.
unless you have been given and provided these things that you can show.
Listen,
Right?
if you can show me anything,
The girls told you that the girls have someone that wants to be anonymous claiming the pedophilia stuff, right?
well, anonymous.
No, not
Like,
anonymous. So far, they're getting multiple stories from new girls.
Okay,
Because
well
they're
then we
like,
have to
"Oh,
wait
wow."
until a actual person
Yeah.
comes forth. If you're just sitting here saying this, then we don't
No,
know.
but
If there's a-
okay. But what I'm saying is, like, let's say I didn't tweet the small update. There's still a lot of other stuff to talk about that you guys are.
Yeah,
kinda
of course,
just
of course, of
ignoring.
course, of course.
Like
And I'm
what,
saying
Taco? Bring
let's
them up.
let's focus on that stuff.
Okay,
Okay, Taco, like what?
I mean, you guys are the ones that invited me to the call, so I'm here. Like,
it's different.
I completely agree. I completely agree.
Ignore the pedophile part.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still fucked
I
up. He's a
shouldn't-
complete asshole. I don't condone any of
no,
that.
No. Hey, you're not understanding. It's not just like being a fuckboy. It's being someone with a position of power. You are a big streamer. You play up as being a genuine, warming character, and people believe that, and they get comfortable.
Incredibly fucked up behavior, and like not
Bacon,
calling
bacon.
it out as such is just
Me
kinda
and
gross.
Naya both
we
agreed
both
while I was
agreed
on my
that it's
stream before I joined
completely
here, and then
degenerate.
even when I joined here, that it was morally reprehensible. Okay,
Yeah.
what he's doing. Do you want us to get NETHERIM in the call and then start confronting him and say, no, you're an asshole. You shouldn't have done this. You should have done that. We're not in a place of like. We're not in a
Well,
position
no,
of
it's
power.
about like just bringing awareness to it, though.
We're
No?
not an authority,
power,
though.
It's not power in the sense that you can like send him to jail. It's power in the sense that you make people like you
Nickich,
you
I
let
just
him explain his
simply hate you
side,
as a
which you
person.
did, and honestly, like he
did.
just kind of said a bunch of nothing from what I heard like at the start
I
before I
agree. I
joined.
agree.
No,
He
he
said a bunch of
acknowledged
words
that. No,
with
that's
no
not true,
meaning.
Bacon. Stuff where, as if you're his parent. You're not an interrogator. You don't have him here under arrest. Like
He gets
he's not going to listen to it, which is
uncomfortable
probably why he
because
left.
Vakin sees through him, bro.
Like I don't know.
That's why.
Him saying things like he doesn't think it was okay for like his public life to get fucking leaked or whatever. It's like, bro, you take the actions.
Keep his private life private,
Like,
whether it's relationships he's having, whatever
It
might
ends
be.
up just being a PR fest, bro. Like he wants to downplay it as much as possible, so it doesn't look that bad, right? Which is why he comes on the call, and which is why like you guys are just kind of joking and laughing about it, making it seem like a less serious situation than it is, right? He didn't commit any crimes. He didn't do anything illegal. But it's not just whether or not it's against the law. If it's morally reprehensible, you set the standard as someone who talks on the topic publicly, right?
And I'll tell my viewers and I'll tell my stream, and I hope hopefully
now
Hamza does the
everybody
same, and
knows
Solobaka
now
does the
what
same.
everybody
We'll let
knows,
all of
you
our
know?
viewers know that
Literally-
what he's doing.
Yeah,
I
I think overall it was productive outcome. I think it's good that it happened, right? I just had a problem with like
what
how
I'm saying
things
is
were being said.
we can let
and
our
you
viewers
weren't, like,
know,
actually
but what do you want us to do to NETHERIM?
Yeah, people have their own
Nothing.
opinion.
I'm
No,
not
we can't do anything. I know. It's not. No one's trying to
Because
make
you're
us
coming
do
in
that.
and you're giving like an interrogator role to yourself, right? And I respect that, and you're trying to get information from him, and you're trying to make him feel bad. I understand, but then he could just leave the call. So where does that get us? And you're not actually, because he becomes so defensive when you come along, because you're such an interrogator. Now he's not learning anything.
If anything, I would rather take the time.
Respectfully,
Sorry,
I need you to let me
sorry,
talk.
Taco, I just need to. I would rather him take the time and formulate like a full, coherent response. I would rather him actually take the time, like gather whatever he needs to and like make a full statement. I think that's way more responsible, right? Of a thing to do if he has a side to share, right?
No, because then vacant people are going to
either,
say, oh, it's pre-written, and people are going to find other excuses to
Guys.
even shame him even more.
Shut up, bro.
It's like, dude, this guy is like an S tier manipulator, narcissist, sociopath. And you're
Okay.
like, oh yeah, he's gonna learn, whatever he writes is whatever. It's like, no, he's not going to learn anything. He doesn't want to change. But what will happen is that he doesn't have an avenue to abuse anymore.
Yes.
And from there on, he will be forced to change against his will.
There's no.
The
Yeah.
reason why I didn't come to him privately and try to like make him change is because he wasn't going to change. He was going to lie to my face as a good friend who has always helped him out and even helped him grow. He was going to lie to my face, say he learned. You cannot
Maybe I'm a
change
bit
people.
more optimistic.
But
I think you can change.
the whole point of this whole entire process was to be like, hey, NETHERIM does this terrible shit. He will not stop. Now that you guys know,
Nickich,
don't let him
I
do
just
this
simply
to
hate
you.
you as a person.
Done.
But like, what's the course of action? Bringing him into the call and then trying to interrogate him? Like, it doesn't.
No, Issa, he-
I mean, I don't know why you guys dragged him to the call, other than
That was
him
Humz's
trying to,
idea.
like,
Let's blame. That was Humzh. That was Humzh. That was Humzh. Yeah.
Okay,
that was Humzh. Blame
that's a
Humzh.
purely just content.
That's
idea
Humzh.
from
Humzh.
Just him wanting
Humzh
more
did it.
content and farm.
No. Bring him into the call is good. It's to help him actually give his.
We're not
case
trying to help him.
the
No. There was no helping him. That's not what it was.
I thought it was fair to give his case, no?
That is fair. That is fair.
Is that not fair
That's
to give
fair.
his case?
Sure, but based on the answers he gives, is it also not like fair to challenge him when he says things that there is a bunch of
I
words,
did
soup,
challenge
and
him.
nothing?
I did
No,
say.
I'm not giving you shit, Humzh. Right? I'm just stating to like the room. Right? Like things he says, if he says things that either
I
don't add
did.
up
I
or don't
did.
make sense.
I did.
Right?
What?
I
So
did.
well,
Do you know what it is, Vic? We're coming like you're coming in from a standpoint of where like you need to teach him as if you're his son. Sorry,
No.
he's your son, right?
it comes off as just disrespectful to the people that he did this to.
Yeah, I agree with
the
that.
only reason that I was miffed about it, right, is that it came off as disrespectful from how you guys were talking about it to the people he harmed and impacted, right? That's it, right? That was my point on it. Situation.
Yep,
Okay,
I agree.
At the same time, and I'm going to say something controversial. Sorry, Viken. Are the women also not? Are they not to be held accountable to some degree?
In what regard? And I'll take your answer as it is, and I won't.
Because
try and
the truth is, right? These were all grown women, to what we know, unless Taco can pull up some evidence. These are all grown women, and some of them older than him. Actually, I think a lot of them are older than him, right?
Yep.
So when he says stuff like, when he was talking to the first woman, I forgot her name, Madame, whatever, something. When he said, "I only want a casual relationship. Basically, he doesn't see her long term, and he only wants casual sex." He said that word for word. And then she proceeds to keep talking to him for months. Do we not then put a bit of blame onto the woman too? Does she not carry any responsibility in this regard?
We did.
You can hold a sense of accountability in that way to though that's what he said, but do you not believe that there can be a distinction between someone's words and their actions?
Okay, but it's up to the person too to understand. I'm talking about the woman. It's up to her to differentiate. Is this guy a good person or is he a bad person? Is this guy trying to abuse me? Is he trying to not?
The terrible act.
No, we blamed him. We blamed him. We absolutely blamed him.
But the way you put it is you're acting like it's their fault they got manipulated.
No, I never said it was
their
their
fault.
fault.
Very classic victim blaming behavior.
If they grow
I'm saying at some level, the grown adults, some of them older than him.
Brother,
they have to take a bit of responsibility
You are focusing so much on the age. There are so many factors from childhood to teenagehood to adulthood that affects the way people think, the way they perceive the world, the way they perceive people. And if they haven't been hardcore manipulated before and they just lived a really nice, wholesome life, they're like, oh, this guy is very nice and wholesome, and I believe everything he says. Because they haven't been taught the hard reality.
That's
which
true.
is why
but they've lived longer, and so they're more experienced, right? And they could be less experienced to some degree, but generally
and if they
speaking,
have not experienced that
I agree,
stuff,
I agree. But I'm
very
using age as a reference because generally speaking, people who are older are generally more experienced. Now, it might not be the case in every
instance. That doesn't apply
instance.
to everyone. And if you notice, the thing
Of course
about people who are chronically online is that they are more often to just be very gullible.
We do
You're really hungry to blame the women right now.
They have some responsibility, of course.
You're telling me they didn't enjoy talking to him. They didn't enjoy when he took them out on dates or whatever he done.
They did enjoy it, but that's the part of manipulating and controlling them and setting up this illusion. You make the person feel what you want them to feel.
Every relationship that's ever existed with a man and a woman, we can always blame the man or the woman.
No, that's not what he's saying.
That's literally taking it out of
No,
context.
because the way you're describing it, you can apply that in every single relationship.
Bro, you're blaming people for falling for.
No, quick. Yo, Spear, you're kind of dying on a hill that you don't really. I don't think you really care to die on.
I'm not.
That's kind of what it is. But
you're right. But the
emotionally manipulated. Do you not believe emotional damage is
all of them for their rest of their lives?
Emotional damage could be discussed in any aspect. It
that,
could be
that doesn't mean anything.
What does mean? It does mean something. It's like if you choose to get offended at something, then I emotionally abused you. Like, come on, bro. It could be anything at that point. There could be strong cases, but in this instance, emotional abuse in what context? This guy took them out. He paid for their trip. He met up with them. As far as we know, he treated them well. I understand he was cheating, but he did treat them well. I was saying he was manipulative because he was talking to multiple women.
You're saying that someone who does terrible things did it through a good way makes it not terrible.
He didn't treat them terribly. He just cheated. Right now, all we know is he treated them well. He did, right? But he was cheating.
Wait, can I? Okay, I've been playing Pokemon this whole time. But why are you defending this guy?
Yeah, that's what I want to ask.
I'm wondering, you have something.
He's a DJ, but we're making this guy out to seem like he's spooky lol. But it's not to that degree.
He's not. He did nothing illegal. He's not a pedophile.
Far off.
What he did was morally reprehensible, and people should know about it.
Yes, it was morally reprehensible. Anyone in chat listening to this, you should not do what he's doing, and it will have actually long-term effects on you, like it is to him now. And it will probably affect his community moving forward, and it will probably affect his growth on stream. Right, you shouldn't do this. Even if you're not a streamer, you shouldn't do this.
No one is not taking the women accountable. Even the LA girl that was here
the lady herself said, the ladies.
It was stupid.
Yeah, okay,
sure, yes. So Issa from I'm pretty sure all the other girls now.
Even from the women's perspective, they know they do take a bit of responsibility.
In hindsight,
so we're being a bit ridiculous trying to pin all the blame on him.
Now,
he's a
what
DJ.
Yeah, and you compare that to
Okay,
what he was
okay.
doing to
Hold
them.
on. What he said
I have an
was
idea.
that
We get
the girls,
just the
he said,
NA
like,
people to
he did all this
discuss
baby talk,
a
"I wanna
social
marry her,"
problem.
and the girls
Guys, I have an
bought.
idea. Only
Now,
NA
we
people
can laugh at
discuss the
girls, we can
social
say the
problem.
girls are stupid,
Let me
whatever
know.
you want to do.
I was in here and you're talking about it. You're like, oh, Giga Chad, he's got
Yeah,
game and fucking
I thought
hit him
yeah.
up for the coaching Riz.
Yeah.
Like
I
it's not-
agree,
It's just it's funny, but it's irresponsible.
that?
Right? It's as simple as that.
Hamza said
Hamza
that.
did. Hamza. It was Hamza. It was Hamza. It was
What did I
Hamza.
say? What did I say?
Listen, Hamza, bro.
The
That
1200.
was Hamza.
You know, you wanted game. How'd you get 1200?
No, I asked him how the fuck he got the 1.2K.
Yeah,
You're asking him how did he
But-
manipulate
said
women
that,
in
though.
order
You
to get
said-
money, Hamza? Well played. Real responsible of you,
No,
bro.
I'm just no.
Okay,
I
but
get-
like this
Real mature of you, Hamza.
curious.
Manipulating women
I
to get
know,
money.
Hamza.
Bro,
No
that-
one is
that's the
blaming
case.
you.
No,
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 no.
no.
So ridiculous,
don't pin this
Hamza.
onto me. No, don't pin this onto me.
Do you just not care about the girls in this, Hamza?
Alois
No,
saved
listen
me.
to what I said.
Chattering.
That's
Sorry,
what I'm
sorry.
saying.
Hamza, you need to stop being so goddamn like defensive. We just said, you know, you made that joke about him and you talked like you just got caught red-handed. It's not that deep.
I don't fucking know what the fuck is going on. Y'all
Vacant
Wallahi,
just said
wallahi,
that.
Listen, okay, the captain speak.
Why are you screaming? Why are you
The captain
screaming?
speaking.
Interrogate and speak. We will
The
shush.
captain is now speaking.
Yeah, Piggy. What do you want?
Don't
Sorry.
call me pig, yeah. You
Sorry,
just
sorry,
don't
sorry, I was
respect
locked in,
negative win rate D4 right now. You negative.
Bro,
win rate
don't
D4.
say it like that. Don't say it like that, bro. You're missing a lot of context,
You are
alright?
negative win rate D4. You took Saint.
It's early season, bro. It's early season. I'm not getting off till the Masters. Don't worry. Hamza, look at my uptime on stream when I say that, and then look at my rank. Okay, go do that. Go do both. I'm not getting off till Masters. Bro, I'm legit shag maxing, and they're like, "Oh, your bard just isn't it, bro. Yo, your bard's low-key not it." I don't think he should lose his job for cheating on women. No, I think he should. Well, not that I think he should lose his job for cheating on women. I think he shouldn't have a streaming platform. If he views his viewers in a light where he can manipulate, if he is going to treat his viewers who are financially supporting him and treat them so disgustingly. What he did is he treated women disgustingly. Okay? He treated women disgustingly, and those were his viewers. And if you do that, you don't deserve to be streaming or have viewers. Quite simply put, if that's how you treat your viewers as humans, as people, you do not deserve it. You do not deserve it at all. That's fine. And like, bro, everyone can have their takes. I'm sure if I sat down with Spear, he'd understand entirely what I'm saying. Like, I'm sure he'd side with, like, I'm sure he'd get it, but like, it's fine. I think he just like doesn't, I think it's just because we're online and stuff and he's like kind of like settled his ways. I think if everybody sat down and talked, they'd get it, but it's fine. They can call them an evil psychopath when all he did was have e-sex with some girls. Bro, it's not evil. It's not just e-sex with girls, bro. He talked to them and was like talking about meeting up with them and forming relationship. Like, come on, let's be real, bro. Like, let's talk about for real what they were doing, bro. Like, come on, let's be honest, bro. 18k damage, bro. How, man? I gotta queue again. I gotta pee really bad. I haven't like moved there. Oh, I gotta move. Ward dog, thank you for the sub, bro. 1 sec.